everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Not a Wine and Chat. We are here to talk about our second New Orleans So Magical retreat. We're super excited about this. I say we, like there's more than one of me here. I'm super excited about this and going back to New Orleans and having a party time and getting to sew and create with so many amazing people. So tonight we're going to talk to all of our teachers that are coming on this event. We're going to talk about their classes that they're going to be teaching. We're going to talk about what's included in the tickets, the itinerary, and we're going to answer all your questions as well. So feel free to ask away anything you want. If you're coming, feel free to ask questions. If you're not coming and are interested and have these burning questions that are holding you back from maybe joining us, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for tonight. So quick reminder, if I can't see your lovely face or name and you're coming from the Facebook world, just go ahead and click where you're watching this. And it should be a link that says streamyard.com/Facebook, and just give them permission so that we can know who we're talking to. If you don't want to do that, not a big deal. You can also just put your name at the end of your comments so we get to know who we're talking to here tonight. I know we're streaming on several different platforms. We're on the So Magical YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. If I click go live. Okay, now I'm live on Instagram as well. We're also on Sonar's YouTube, and we're on Salty So's Facebook group and YouTube as well. And so welcome everybody. We've got a bunch of people on tonight already. I'm super excited. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring up our teachers, and so we can introduce them and get to chat with each of them. All right, so, oh, look. We've got Nico with Sonar and a fluffy butt.
It's her face.
Baby.
Oh, we've got all the fluffies.
Oh,
Where's Zeus? Where's Zeus? Yeah. Come on. Okay.
Oh, one time.
I got a fluffy one too.
Oh my God.
Okay. It's all the people and their fluffies.
My dog is smaller than Zeus's head.
Yeah.
Smaller than Nicole's cat.
I think Nico's cat might be bigger too.
Hey.
And then we have Debbie and Sarah from Salty So's down below. Yeah? Am I pointing correctly? Yeah, I am. There you go. All right. So let's go ahead and introduce. So, Nico, you go first.
My name is Nicole. I'm the designer behind Sonar. And y'all have to excuse me. I'm still recovering from a terrible case of laryngitis. So don't mind my monotone voice. But I'm just doing my intro right now, or am I talking about...
Just your intro. Who are you? What do you do? All the fun, cool things about you and your green hair.
Just basically Nicole from Sonar. I'm a designer, and my shtick is using cork. That's really it.
So you do patterns primarily with cork. Your whole cork wall behind you. Yes. You come and taught at SMAS in the past. You have some of the coolest patterns. You have a lot of free patterns, but a lot also really neat, like a little bit more complex patterns for those who are trying to get more into advanced. You do occasionally have some templates too, I believe.
I have lots of templates. Yes. Yeah,
lots of templates. Sometimes you have some hardware as well on your site.
Yeah, thanks. You're doing a great intro for me. But yes, I have hardware. I sell custom templates, and I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook group and a Patreon and all of those fun things.
Yeah, so just look up her name, Sonar here. It's a cute little narwhal, right? I said narwhal?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Everything's backwards on camera. It's weird.
It really is. I keep pointing this. Oh, wait. No, I got it right that time.
Yeah.
This way, and it's the wrong way. All right. So Debbie and Sarah down below, Salty So's. Who are you? What do you do? Okay. Not all at once.
Chaos. That's
I'm
funny.
Debbie Love of Salty So's.
This is Sarah, also Salty So's.
This is Stormy of Salty Chews.
Oh.
And we teach classes. We've taught it almost all the SMAS.
Almost
all the SMAS.
All of them. Except for the first year where you guys harassed me the whole time anyway.
Listen. You either love us or leave us, but you don't get to talk smack about it always, lady. Listen, KGB gonna come get you.
I had to yell
Oh,
at Debbie.
no, the
She tried to
Russians
leave the
started
glasses
already.
club. It's like, Debbie, you left the glasses club.
Okay. Anyways, we do have some patterns. Our most known pattern is the Everything But the Machine tote. And we are the founders of Chaos.
And you also sell.
Oh, yeah.
We sell notions and stuff too.
Fabrics and,
Fabric, zippers,
webbing.
What is this southern accent you guys are putting on right now?
It's Russian.
This is not
Russian.
it's not
South
South.
South Europa, maybe.
The southern Russians. Okay, got it.
It's a thing.
It's it get used to it. It gets really bad too when we're in New Orleans.
I'm pretty sure that when I got here today, Debbie had been talking to the dog in a Russian accent all day. No.
Listen,
She was talking in a Russian accent. I was like, there's no way that just came up now. I'm like, she has been talking to this dog in a Russian accent.
Oh, good grief.
listen, she's a KGB agent.
Oh my God.
Tiny fluffy KGB.
You can't joke around about stuff like that anymore.
She's
We
spying
can't?
on us though.
Hopefully nobody's monetized here on YouTube. We're gonna be just great.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Done for.
Sorry.
We got a couple comments. My girls. I don't know who said this. So again, if you're watching this on Facebook, if you don't click the link where you're watching this so that we can face your name, go ahead and put your names so we can say hi. We've got Hello Back Creations is watching. Hello. We've got Beth Miller says that,
Listen, you're supposed to get your own video.
oh my gosh, you two are gonna be in trouble tonight.
Sorry.
You
It
want to
wasn't
do
letting-
it at a certain time too, Sarah. Get your partner in check.
Hey, we teach a stellar surgery class. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth.
I know what I'm saying. We've got Dee said that y'all have a Cajun Southern Russian.
We'll have to work on that. We have almost a month left.
Somebody's gonna be taking one of your classes, Nicole. Apparently this
Nicole?
Sweet.
Yay!
I'll see you this weekend. I'll see you.
Are you flying to Washington like today, tomorrow? What
Tomorrow
are you doing?
I fly out to I just got back from the Dominican Republic late last night, and I fly to Washington tomorrow. So I just came home to do a clothing switch from bathing suits to snow boots and pick up all of my gear and head out.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
I was wondering where you were gonna be like watching or doing the live from. I'm like, I don't know if she's in Washington or not yet.
Oh, that's why I was like, I can do this one day, or it has to be in March.
So crafted by, if you fall in love with Nicole during your class in Washington, now you have to come to New Orleans, because while that is fun to do at a convention, we bring another level of fun at our retreats, don't we?
Retreats are my favorite style for sure.
Why is it your favorite style? Because I feel like that's also mine and Debbie and Sarah's as well. So, but why is it your favorite?
Well, it's just a much more intimate atmosphere. You get a lot more one-on-one FaceTime. You get to actually meet the people and really create relationships and bonds with them. Whereas in a convention or an expo, there's so much going on that you're just like running around like a chicken with your head cut off. And they're both a lot of fun, but for very different reasons. But for me and my anxiety and for my like hummingbirdness, a retreat is a lot easier to like focus and stay centered, and it doesn't feel, the energy level's a lot lower, so it's not as like frenetic, and it's just a lot more relaxing.
Yeah.
The engagement is much easier
Yeah.
at a retreat, because you feel like you can actually have a conversation with pretty much everybody that's there. Where at an expo, I do get to talk to most everybody, but I feel like I'm having to limit to move, and talk to.
And it's hard to remember everybody at an expo because you're meeting everybody, and at the retreats, because the class sizes are so small and you get to take all of the classes, you don't have to it just doesn't feel as like busy in a good way.
And I think my favorite part is the after hours. After we leave the classroom.
Of course it is.
Well, this is going to be dangerous with all of us.
A little bit.
In New Orleans, for sure.
Well, I like all of our after like open so times at night, on the cruises, or just like running into people.
About. We all believe that, Kaylin. Nothing.
She's a big fan of open so's. That's what she's saying.
Yes, I I'm just in general, it's the after hours, after class where we get to be our normal people selves and not be thinking or sewing and just hang out. And I think that's what I remember people so much better from the retreats and the cruises than I do from the expos, unfortunately. Just because like both of y'all have said, it's the engagement and getting to actually take that quiet time and that slower time.
Yeah, you get to like get to know people and like.
Hey, Louise.
Yeah.
Hi, Louise.
Who's on? Hi, Lou. And then, Jeanette said that they would love to go to retreat in NOLA. We still have a few spots available. So please, if you're interested, have questions, you can always reach out to us. Support at somagicalexpo.com is the quickest way to do it. But we got also Ashley on tonight. So great. Let's jump in to classes. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll start with Nico.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Right? Like, I try to be prepared over here. There you go.
Yeah. I could barely sign on to this thing and get my name right.
That was all of us tonight.
Yep.
I know you texted me like 5 till. I'm like, I'm coming eventually somehow.
I know. I was like, are you alive?
I was here. I was checking in for my flight tomorrow, actually. I'm trying to get upgraded to first class for free. So far it hasn't worked, so put some good juju out for me. But anyways, my class at the retreat is going to be the Coffin Wallet by Seemingly Wicked. It is like a mid-size. There we go. Do you know what you're doing?
No, I don't.
No. It's a mid-size wallet that has excuse me, recessed card slots. So it has 8 recessed card slots, and then it has 1 giant coin pouch or whatever pouch and 2 card or cash slots. It is a coffin shape, which sorry about my dogs. It's a coffin shape, which I thought was on point for New Orleans for obvious reasons. It is, because it's a coffin shape, it is kind of an awkward cash slot, but it fits bills super easily, and it's a fun, quick make. But this, again, not my pattern. This is Seemingly Wicked. Ren is a fantastic designer. She has all spooky related fun patterns, and she's going to let us make this one here. And I did make some amendments to the pattern, which she's cool with. And if you buy the PDF, you get several people's add-ons to the patterns, including the one that we'll be making at So Magical.
That's awesome. I love that. Yeah. And I love that it's a modified version. So even if you've made it before, you're going to teach a different spin on it a little bit and show us like what we can do. And also, if they came last year and they made the coffin bag, now they have an accompaniment to it.
Oh, yes.
It worked out really well. Yeah. So I love that. And I love the pattern. It's super cool. So I'm super excited to see everybody's makes out of that. And so we're going to be making that with cork.
Yes.
And I would pull over the cork we're going to be making it on, but it's on a big roll because I haven't cut it down yet.
I was going to say, I don't even know what color we're making them out of because you're cutting kits.
Don't forget Debbie's yard of that cork.
Yes.
Oh, did you get an extra yard?
I have more than enough cork for you, Debbie.
What color are we using?
Listen, it's so pretty.
Oh,
it's
please.
So
yeah, I want to see it.
pretty.
Let's see what we're getting into.
Right here. It's on the roll. And I don't even know if my lighting's very good right now.
It's not. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
No, it's like a...
It's like Slytherin green.
Yeah, it's a super dark green.
I have some of that. It's such a pretty color. I call it like forest green.
It's an olivey green. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
like this.
It's not olive, boo.
No.
Who's
It's more
teaching
forest
this
than
class?
olive.
Jenna Moyer, if you can hear us, please drag Kayla into your color theory class.
It's fine.
Please.
We'll pay.
Well, yes. I'll buy you 3 seats in the class. Get Kayla in there.
Are you going to drag me into color theory?
Yes.
It's fine. But it's a beautiful shade of like a very dark green.
Like a super dark emerald, I would call it. My professional
What
opinion.
is not emerald? This
It's
is
super
emerald.
dark emerald though, but it's like that, but like with black.
Guys, it's called forest green. I'm telling you.
Thank
Well,
you.
yeah.
I'm with Nicole.
Forest
Yeah.
green. Let's go with that. But it's a beautiful shade of cork. And I might have some edge coat paint. I might bring, if people want to during open sew time, finish the edges. So that'll be really fun. So that'll be a little perk add-on that we're throwing in as well. Dee agrees. It's Forest.
Dee agrees.
Thanks,
Okay.
Dee.
So the next class that we're gonna do is, I'm gonna show, we have 2 little things here for it, but y'all can talk about the first version and then the second.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So we're going to be doing the Manhattan from Pattern Niche. And the first view that you have here is one of the options, which is the tunic, and it is a high-low option. Peplum, not tunic. You sent me tunic earlier. That's what this is me. It said, we just make up names for things. This is
Understatement.
And that one is a cap sleeve.
Debbie's wearing long sleeve.
Sarah's wearing sleeveless.
Okay.
Debbie's wearing the booze.
I got flares.
Booze, BOOS,
Yes.
Not BOOZE.
But
Booby.
or boobs with
Listen.
a BOOB.
come Saturday night, there will be booze in these booze.
You might turn the rest all the way around. You don't know. Oh, it's got a nice little V in the back. Let me turn around.
Okay, but what's the pattern you have, Sarah?
These are both Salty Sews patterns.
Fabric.
This is Evening Garden,
This is
Magenta Garden.
Okay.
I love this fabric.
I do too.
I want to marry it.
Yeah, wait, so what's on it, Sarah? I can't really tell.
Come in. Show
It's
us
like-
your boots.
Yes, zoom
What
in.
boots?
It's
So
very
it's got like some florals and some foliage.
Okay, so it's like a nightshade situation.
Yeah, like the colors are a lot more vibrant than you can tell on the screen. Like these like purpley red fuchsia colors are super vibrant, so it's actually really pretty.
So
And
we're
he-
all dealing with what looks good on camera right now.
So
Not just-
is there going to be 2 options for the class? How
You can do the peplum,
Okay.
the peplum option, which is what we're wearing. Or if you go to the next picture, you can do a dress version, which is a longer skirt.
Ooh.
And we
Okay.
offered 3
now, I think the
sleeve
majority,
options.
So
Yeah, I
this
think the majority-
is
the full dress.
Yeah, almost everybody picked the dress with the sleeve. So that exact option that you see over here on our
situation.
I want the peplum with the sleeveless, and I'm gonna wear mine backwards.
So we're going to have to modify for you to wear it backwards.
Yeah, because
Just
the
remember.
high low, because it's a high low. So I'm
Listen, I
short.
can wear mine low high. It'll be fine. It'll show.
No, it's just sewing it on backwards. There's a seam in the pattern that comes down the back that helps you make the V easier.
Okay.
We just will have to get rid of the seam on the outside. I think we can leave the seam on the inside.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
You'll just have
No,
to
it
turn
will not.
your skirt on backwards because it's in the front, but it's long in the back.
So what about the pattern, like the textile options? So like the boobs, or the nightshade
We have
options?
lots of different options. We have like, I think we have
So
like 12
many.
different fabric options.
Okay, so fun story. I don't live. Me and Sarah live in the same neighborhood, and so sometimes when I don't want to work at home, I'll go crash at the Salty Sews Clubhouse, which is in Oviedo, where I'm teaching industrial classes this weekend. And I was over there, and they were picking the fabric choices. And so I'll sit in the corner and I'll just be working, and they're like, "No, we need a third party to
I
decide."
always need a tiebreaker.
And somehow I become the
She hates
tiebreaker.
it.
I know, I hate it with passion. Because I hurt somebody's feelings, and
Being the
but-
tiebreaker.
of fabrics they wanted at first was like 3 times the amount
It always is.
than what we're offering here. It's so many, but they're all beautiful. This one's one of my
Isn't
favorites.
that so cool?
That's fun.
I love the colors in this for obvious reasons.
Again,
Now,
it's
is that
much
a
more vibrant.
4-way? Like what kind of
Yeah,
fabric?
it's cotton lycra.
Okay. So soft too.
Yeah.
Comfy. So are people cutting in class?
Nope. Kits are pre-cut
Nice.
for everybody.
Okay.
So they send us they choose their skirt option and choose their sleeve option, give us their measurements, and we Take it
I
from there.
must have missed that email for my measurements. I didn't get that.
I need to make sure you have it then. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure I put you on it, but okay.
We'll have to figure that out and send you the options.
Hey, are you sewing in class, Nicole?
Yeah, are you gonna sew?
I mean, I will. Am I
Yeah.
invited? I mean,
Are you gonna be there?
I guess only time will tell, huh?
This is one of my favorite. This is one of the
Yeah.
spooky ones, but it's like
Okay.
it's red, but it's got like these stripes behind it that just I love it so much. I don't. That's my favorite out of all of them.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other ones, but I'm lazy.
It's like they're heavy.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Like a belladonna. We don't have all of them here.
Yeah.
This light is just washing me.
Light is
I just
terrible.
can't.
But we're definitely there's lots of options when it comes to the dresses, whereas for the coffin, we're kind of keeping it simple this time.
And it's a lot easier to do that with cork than it is when you have
Thanks, Tina.
so many options of like cotton lycra to choose from. Cork is easier and the color is on theme, so that works out.
Yeah.
Matches a lot of the different dresses.
Yeah.
It definitely matches mine, since it's got that emerald forest vibe.
No, I'm just kidding.
Emerald forest. That's what we're calling
Yep.
it.
Oh, it's like this color, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on the lighting, right?
It does. I thought it was black for like 3 months. So
It does. Yeah, it's very close to black.
Carol says that her sister lives in NOLA. You definitely have to come then. Again, we have some spots available. I'll throw up the link real quick if anybody wants that. This is where you can kind of find more information and click if you want to join us as well. Let's see. Kim Columbani says, Founders of Chaos. Yeah, that is legit. Sounds about right. And yeah, Dee, bring your edge coat kit if you want to bring your own edge coat colors. I mean, now you know what color we're doing for the coffin wallets. If you want to bring your own, I believe, oh my gosh, what color do we have for, was it beige or tan? It was something like that for Bagical.
It was beige.
It was
For
beige.
for Bagical, we did beige. We did the little mini guys. I was gonna ask though, what color zip tape are we doing? Because that's always a fun. Like the zippers on the inside. Well, that one. Well, yeah. So that one I did beige on, but that can be like a fun pop too if you do up. Oh yeah. So here's like the green, and then I did the matching green zipper.
Oh, I like that.
So what color zip tape are we doing?
I should have at least 3 to 5 different zipper tape colors.
Okay.
Those are easier, and I have
In charge of helping her.
zipper tape from other class kits that I just.
Sarah will be over to help sometime this week
No mustard.
with the zipper picks. Yeah.
Nope. Y'all are gonna get surprised.
We're bringing
No.
back. We're bringing back up zippers.
Absolutely not, Gaylord.
I did good on the last class, kids.
You did good on mine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
On the last cruise.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
You didn't use the mustard. That's why.
Oh my gosh! Don't hate me.
What's wrong with mustard?
What I
Nothing
could
she put it with was like a thing.
listen.
Like mustard
She
doesn't
needs
go
that.
with everything.
She needs the color theory class. We've already established.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
We love her anyway.
Amber says they're so excited they corrected themselves. And then Jamie just went to NOLA last week, so you got to come back.
Yes.
And you got to come eat some more coffee.
Oh, you went during party time, Jamie.
I went
too
to
old for that
I went
mess.
to Mardi Gras once, and it was intense.
I can only imagine, like just from being there, like on just like a regular old night. I want no part of that.
I have
none.
I love NOLA. I've never been to Mardi Gras. I was there when Bowie passed away, and I got to see the very impromptu, the volume of people that just have David Bowie full-on wardrobe outfits to appear in the French Quarter at a second's notice
I can
with
imagine.
Arcade Fire was mesmerizing, but also terrifying because I went on to a full panic attack because it went from nobody in the streets to literally you couldn't move. I hid in a grocery store for 2 hours.
That's how Mardi Gras was. Mardi Gras was insane. Like you couldn't move around, and it wasn't even Bourbon. Like we didn't even dare try to go to Bourbon. It was just literally everywhere, and parking was insane. And My family's the kind of family that we had a family reunion at Mardi Gras. So if that says anything about why I am who I am. But yeah, Mardi Gras, I don't ever want to go to. I commend people that can make it to that. My anxiety just won't let me do that.
Can't handle it.
And I'll say that about this crowd. We like to go out and have fun, but we're also not big on huge crowds. So I feel like every time we go, we're pretty good about navigating Bourbon Street and navigating the areas and avoiding the super crowded, chaotic areas while still having fun. And then I feel like, I don't know, again, I'm kind of pointing to Salty So's down here because they were here with us last year during this, but we try to accommodate everybody's comfort level of what they want to do. So we'll talk about it a little bit more when we hit the itinerary section, but we'll talk about our Saturday night out and how we make sure everybody has some fun no matter what your comfort level is. But the remaining projects, so we have those 2 amazing classes, but on top of that, we'll be doing what we call the hangover projects on Sunday. Because we're going out on Saturday, we're going to go have fun. So whether you have a sugar hangover or an alcohol hangover, whatever your flavor is.
Now I want a beignet.
Listen,
Even thinking about it, I was like, oh.
we're going to eat some beignets.
Yes, we are.
But whatever your level of hangover is, we've got you. We have very low key, relaxed projects.
Look at us. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
It's not Zoom, guys. We can hear you.
Shit.
You didn't mute yourself.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on, Kayla.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. So we're gonna do a special scrunchie class. You can either have fabric that matches your dress that you made, or you can choose one of our special NOLA fabrics. And then we have 2 ways that you can learn how to do it. You can learn from Sarah, and you can learn how to do it on a serger.
The right way.
Yeah, I signed you up for it.
I wasn't paying attention. What are we learning?
Scrunchies, woman.
Oh, all right. That's fine. I can do that.
Wow. So you can learn how to make a scrunchie on a serger with Sarah, or you can learn how to make them on a sewing machine with me, or you can learn both. We're going to have extra kits available as well.
If you want to take twice the amount of time, learn with Kayla. If you want to do a quick one with Sarah.
Oh, shots fired.
I'm pretty sure almost everybody
Don't bring a knife to a gunfight, Kayla.
Everybody learned how to cruise with me the sewing way, not the serger way. Thank you. But then again, Sarah was being preoccupied, and I had to teach people how to do it on the serger too. So I can teach both ways. Thank you. But we're also going to do at least a 1 no-sew pattern, and it will be a surprise pattern. And there's a potential that we might throw in a third. We'll see, maybe. But we've always got something fun up our sleeves. I can't with fluffers. But yeah, so we have extra bonus projects as well. So you have the really big projects that you can show off. And then we have the comfortable, relaxing ones where we're ending the retreat on a very low-key note. We're relaxed, we're chill. If you show up late, like 2 hours late, we had somebody do that one time. We got you. You'll still be able to finish something with the hangover projects. All right. Okay. So let's go over the itinerary. There it is. I'm going to take down.
Look how pretty. She do so good.
They have to call.
I try sometimes, not always. Although, hold on. Let me see if I can make it bigger.
We can come in on Sunday.
Okay, I'm going to just zoom in so we can see a little bit better while we're doing this. Here we have, so we officially start on Friday afternoon. We suggest you get to the hotel around 1 to 2. Try to get early check-in if you're staying at the hotel with us. But we are going to start the dress class with Salty Sews at 2 o'clock on Friday. We're going to kick off, and that way we have a lot of time to be able to make sure the dress fits you right and we've got the right measurements. We can I say I'm not doing anything. I just sit in the back of the room. Salty Sews can make sure that you have a very comfortable time. So that's 3.5 hours. Keep in mind, normally we have 3 hours at an expo to do an entire outfit or clothing class. So we've got a ton of time. We take our time. It's very low key and relaxed. And if you don't get done, we oftentimes on Friday too will allow people to go over a little bit. Yeah.
Yes. So the Friday class or the Saturday class is a continuation to finish the Friday class dress. Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what we do is we get through as much as what we can on Friday with the dress. And then we go and we do the welcome party. Everybody can go to the rooms for a little bit, relax, change if they want. And then we have a welcome party where we give you a full dinner included in your ticket price. And it's yummy. It's delicious. Typically there's at least 2 to 3 meats, several vegetarian, vegan options as well, sides, and there's usually at least 2 to 3 desserts typically. It is a cash bar. It's not an open bar, but there is that option as well. I know I try, but I'm not that good. So we do that for about an hour, hour and a half. And then what we do afterwards, if you want, we can go back to the room and we can open sew. So if you're a slower sewer or we ran into some complications, we can keep working on your dress, or you can bring your own projects and you can go sew and do whatever you want and have a good time. I put 10 p.m. usually when we end. We sometimes end earlier, sometimes later. It depends on the group. And then Saturday, like Nicole was saying, is we're going to continue on with the dress class. Breakfast is on your own. The hotel does have breakfast. It does have an option. There are several breakfast options around all these hotels. Keep in mind, we're only
have recommendations.
We have lots of recommendations.
Especially for breakfast.
The ruby slipper is really good.
Ooh, I've never heard of that.
I've been there.
Commerce.
Good, but Commerce.
Commerce.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Oh, so good.
So good.
Yeah, if you want food,
I'm hungry again.
let's talk in the we have a NOLA Facebook group too, and we can start making those conversations happen if anybody wants those type of recommendations and things like that. But yeah, I think each of us all have some really good ideas where to go eat if you want on a budget, or if you want to splurge too.
Oh yeah.
There's lots of good spots. So breakfast is
He's trying to butter Debbie up to take me to the chop house.
No, we were going to the chop house on Thursday.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nicole, when you getting in?
On Wednesday.
So I can't hear you over the two that are right.
The troublemakers?
No.
Yeah.
The agents of chaos below me. I'm sorry, what did you say though? When do I get in?
Yeah.
We haven't bought our tickets yet, so possibly Thursday. If we come in Friday, we're getting there at like 9 a.m. in the morning, which if anybody knows me, I'm never vertical at that time, but for you guys, I will be.
Oh, you're so sweet.
But we'll see. So either Thursday or Friday. And then we're staying a couple days extra too, because it's going to be our birthday trip as well.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Are you a March baby?
I am. March 11th. Pisces.
Luke is March 15th, my son.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I know lots and lots of birthdays are coming up. Something real quick that I wanted to point out too, outside of So Magical, is my husband's going to be tattooing as well. So on Friday night after the welcome party, after we have a few drinks, we can go get some tattoos. So
I'm down. I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah.
Debbie, don't tell me no.
I'm here for it.
What can Debbie do? What?
I said, Debbie, don't tell me no. I was like, I'm ready. Let's go. I love that. Yeah, no, go if you want to say what the shop he's going to be at.
Electric Ladyland on Frenchman Street.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if open so nobody wants to open so we're gonna go there.
It involves needles. So
right. It involves needles. So
idea.
yeah, you're fine. Same thing.
Just do some hand sewing or crocheting. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll crochet and walk. I got this. So
I'm learning how to crochet. It's going terribly.
I believe it.
I'm proud of you.
Very
If
started
anybody
thinking.
wants to do during open sewing, they want to do crocheting. I can't knit, but I can crochet. If anybody wants to bring some yarn, I got you. We'll crochet together too.
I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. You guys are not boring me. I'm just swagged out. Wait. So crocheting? Are you bringing extra crochet hooks?
I will. Yeah, of course, always.
Okay. I don't know how to crochet.
I'm driving up from Orlando because I have to bring all the machines and everything. So I definitely will have like my whole yarn bag in excess because I've got to prep for like my own markets and stuff.
Yeah.
You know how it is. We all have side hustles.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
All right. So on Saturday, we're going to continue with the dress. We have tons of cushion in here. We have another few hours. So if you get done early, you can go have a blast. You can go in town. You can go to your room. You can relax. You can do whatever you want. We will be doing lunch provided on both, on Saturday and on, I believe on Sunday. I have to double check. But we do, at least on Saturday, provide your lunch for you. So that way, if people are running over or you don't want to go anywhere and you just want to hang out in the rooms, you want to sew and just relax, we will have the food available for you as well. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to start with Nicole's class. We're going to do the coffin wallet. We have so much time in here. So I'm going to bring extra kits as well. So if you want to get an extra kit and you want to whip up another one, or if you want to do the edge coating, you want to bring that edge coating, this is a perfect time because we are going to do it at the end of the day. And it will allow it to dry and do all that fun stuff. And Nicole's an amazing teacher when it comes to edge coating. Don't roll your eyes at me. Debbie can account for this. Debbie went to Go Bagical and learned from Nicole on edge coating. So she's an amazing teacher. Will teach you all the fun skills and things like that. So if you have your own edge coating projects as well, and you want to learn and you're just afraid to do it, please bring that as well. And then we're going to go ahead and do a break / open sewing time. You can hang out in the room still.
That's a lot. Nap time.
Nap time.
Yeah. Drink time?
No, we got a nap.
Nicole's going to go down to the bar, get me a drink, and we're going to be up in the room. And then y'all go take your naps. It's fine. Again, we're here.
Our bar is in the room, so we good.
I gotta go to Boondock Saints again.
Yeah.
We're here for all the levels of entertainment that you want, whether you're low-key nappers or you're all the things in between.
I'm a high key napper.
Yes, you are. And then my favorite part of the entire retreat is our NOLA night out. So what we do is, you don't have to, but if you want to, everybody did it last time and it was a blast. Everybody wore their dresses or their shirts that they made and brought their wallets and their bags. And so we went out and we all walked out to Jackson Square, which is a beautiful location to take some photos. We took a bunch of photos. We took group photos, individuals, and all that. And any photos we take, we put on a Google Drive and everybody gets all those photos. And then from there, we went to, say it for me, Debbie.
Cafe du Monde.
Cafe du Monde.
Thank you.
Beignets.
I never say it right. She says it proper.
I just say Cafe du Monde.
Cafe au lait. Coffee.
Beignets. Powder.
Beignets,
Those are
coffee.
Yum.
I bring an apron
Yeah, Debbie
for
brings
me
an
and
apron.
Sarah.
Right.
They do. Yeah, or bring a bib, something. But we go and have beignets and coffee if you'd like. And that's our very low-key start to the night. So if you're a low-key, chill type person, you don't like to go out and experience crowds or drink or anything like that, this is where we all kind of collectively hang out and relax. And from there, people drop off and go back to the hotel room. We always make sure people are safe and we go back in groups, or we make sure they have a ride, some way to get back to the hotel safely or wherever they're located. I'm really particular about that. And so then after that, then the rest of us kind of start exploring and we just walk back towards the hotel down Bourbon.
Oh, Bourbon? You're crazy.
We go on an adventure. We have our favorite locations. Some are very hole in the wall. Some are very popular. We also had somebody with us last time who had a checklist of places they wanted to go. And so we went to all those places.
No, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
No, it was Elaine.
It was Elaine. Yeah,
Elaine, was it you?
it was
Your
Elaine.
checklist sounds very Elaine-esque.
Yes.
It was Elaine. Elaine and her husband had a checklist of places they were told they have to go to.
Maybe
And
they'll have a new checklist this year.
I hope they do, because it got me out of my comfort zone and got me to go try somewhere different. I mean, that's how we got the little shark.
Oh God, yes.
Oh my God, I just
Shark attack.
I just pulled that purse out the other day and I'm like, what the hell? There was like a little plastic shark. There's like 2 little like plastic lizards. Link's like, are those mine? I was like, yeah, of course they are.
They're from Mommy's alcoholic drinks. It's fine. So we go and we explore. We had people drop off throughout the night. Again, we make sure people go back in groups, or we get them a ride back to wherever they're located, and everybody's safe. Yeah, it's just a blast. So NOLA Night Out is the height, the epitome. Keep in mind, and if you drink, be responsible and everything. But that's why we have hangover projects the next day. So the next day, again, is breakfast on your own on Sunday. And then that's where the bonus project, aka the hangover projects, come in. And we also, throughout the time, we have pop-up shop. I always bring things. I know Salty So's does. Nicole might
probably. Yeah, I'm sure I'll bring at least an extra suitcase full of like templates and patterns and things.
Yeah. So there'll be lots of goodies to shop through. So this is like the perfect time before we wrap it all up. And then after that, we do lunch in town and tours. So this is your time to explore the town. About 2 to 3 weeks before the event, which is like next week.
Yeah. Soon.
I will be sending out a poll to everybody who signed up and saying, do you want to do a tour? If that's the case, and we get enough people who want to do it, I will get a group rate on a tour, and then we send people off on a tour on Sunday if they want to. I know folks seem to have a really good time on the tour last time. It was part historical, part, I don't know. I didn't go on it because I was cleaning up. What was it?
It was like a historical ghost tour.
Yeah.
Did we go on it?
Remember we went to the bridge?
That
And
was
we
on
went
our
into
recon
the when we went into the cemetery and they told us about a year and one day. And I thought my memory was garbage.
So we will give the option to do tours. If not, then I'll keep it open and do open so for a little bit longer. And then we close down the classroom. And then what we do after that is
Give you
The kitty.
Give the kitty.
Sorry. I want the kitty.
I know you do. If folks decide to stay the night, Sunday night, I do like a host social. It's, you pay for your own dinner, but we'll pick a random place in town and we'll go and explore somewhere new and go hang out. We had probably like 10 people, 12 people maybe last time, and we went to some Italian dinner and it was delicious and fun. And it was maybe half the group. So yeah, that's kind of what the itinerary looks like. Jamie says the trick is to hold your breath while you bite the beignets.
I think that's a very good tip.
It's a good tip. I think Jamie underestimates the mess we can make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the Jamie you told me about before?
Us?
Oh no, not okay.
I don't know, Jamie.
Oh, never mind. I don't know. It says it's LinkedIn. I can't see whose YouTube it's LinkedIn from. I'm assuming then it's Nicole's.
Do you mean Jamie Tomato?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
not
it's
Jamie
good.
Tomato.
You've told me about a Jamie before. I don't know.
Okay, he's not Tomato
Jamie
anymore.
X Tomato.
Nancy, yes, their motorized scooter, if you have mobility issues, is highly recommended. I will say this. The streets of downtown New Orleans are terrible. Absolutely horrendous. There's so many potholes and missing tiles. It's insane.
I don't recommend heels.
Yeah,
So-
we're flat.
The thing to remember is Bourbon Street is very different from the other streets. It would be hard to do a motorized scooter, in my opinion, on like Bourbon Street or the more heavily trafficked streets. But if you're in the French Quarter, you're in the Café du Monde area, or you're going up and down Royal, which is a very nice street to go up. they've got tons of buskers. There's a lot of really cool stuff on there. We did do a tour, I remember now.
I know. It's steps.
There is plenty of places that electric scooters do work well. Bourbon Street is not one of those places, though. That's
Isn't Royal where they have like it's a really wide road and that's like the trams and then there's lots of shopping and stuff?
No, that's St. Charles.
St. Charles, you're right.
St. Charles has the trams, and it is also a fairly easy road to travel on with the scooter. But if you're wanting to go into downtown proper, you just to be on the scooter, you're going to have to avoid Bourbon, which unless you're really into a lot of alcohol, a lot of bars,
you're not missing much.
You're not missing much.
Yeah.
Bourbon is fun strip clubs.
Bourbon is the place for people watching, though.
Yes.
You see some weird stuff.
If you want to buy some sketchy shots.
Yep. If you want listen.
We don't
get pneumonia. I can show you where. I can point you in the right direction if you would like to get pneumonia.
Sarah's done the things to make sure that we're safe on these trips in the future.
Yep.
Listen, you'll hear the story on Friday on what not to do on Bourbon Street.
Jamie asked how many people are going. So this is a very small event. We like to keep it intimate and small on purpose for the purpose of us going out on Saturday and keeping it that really fun, unique retreat atmosphere. So it is a very small event. So again, that's why we only have a few spots left. So if you did want to come, please grab them ASAP because we're just about like capped out. So yeah, small event, but solely for the purpose of keeping it intimate and fun. I think having that small group last time is what made it more memorable because I have memories of each person on that trip. What is your doggy doing?
She's stepping on the computer.
Nicole's cat just chilled.
I know. He's just sitting there all surly, being a cat.
I call her Stinks because she always looks like she's got a stink face on.
Like she smells
mad
funny.
because the dogs are barking, so she's mad.
Oh, I feel
Dogs
that.
are the worst, aren't they? Kitty cat.
She says
It's on her slippers tomorrow, okay?
He chewed my shop slippers today.
Okay, what am I missing? Am I missing something? Okay, we talked about the itinerary, Saturday night out. We've been answering questions as we go along. Okay, so to wrap this up, and again, if anybody has questions, please ask them. And while we're waiting for any questions to come in, I decided to ask the teachers to give one fun fact about themselves on this. Debbie probably didn't see this.
Well, I'm not telling the fact I told you earlier.
I know. I was just reading her fact. I had to come up with a fact about myself.
Come on, Nicole. Okay, well, Sarah, you have to go first then.
I don't give a fun fact about Kayla.
No. I don't know what it is.
Listen, I need to hear y'all's fun facts so I can gauge what my fun fact is.
Yeah.
No.
Kayla, what's your fun fact? You go first.
I feel like I'm going to use the same one I used last week.
No, you put us on the spot like 2 hours ago telling us that we had to come up with a fun fact, so you do it too.
Even notice
I
that.
don't even have one as an example anymore.
I'm the one who asked her for an outline, and apparently I didn't read it, which is on brand.
Let's say that's know.
Wow. I crochet penises. That's my fun fact. And plug buddies.
And what buddies?
Plug buddies?
Crochet butt plugs.
They're butt plugs.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought you were insinuating.
Yeah. I was, when you go to cons, you try to be like somewhat PC and like people kind of can tell that I don't have any because I packaged all of them and shipped them all today.
Plug buddies.
Plug buddies. Yeah. They're so cute. But that's I at the last convention I went to, I became known as the peen lady because we call them peens. And yeah, that's my fun fact. I crochet penises and butt plugs. Yep.
The peen lady. I think that's gonna stick.
I think it should. I like it a lot.
Got some staying power.
Hopefully.
So I'm gonna go find. Fun fact: on Bourbon Street, there is a guy who has a cart of candles.
Oh, that's right.
And
Penis
all
candles.
the candles are phallic. They're vagina and penis candles. And
They're creepily accurate.
They're very veiny.
and the penis ones, I got the smallest, tiniest
Terrifying.
one I could find. And when the wax drips, It's very accurate looking. It's so cute. And so I want to get a crocheted penis done,
Yeah.
and I want to give it to the candle penis guy as a
Aw.
yeah, because I remember him from last year. So
From one peen lady to another.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, why not? I mean, why not? Okay, Nicole, what's your fun fact? Do you have one?
I'm trying to think of something that's like in the vein of New Orleans and like creepy. And one fun fact about me, I had like my birth chart read, and they told me that I was on my last solar cycle or Earth cycle.
What does
or
that
whatever.
mean?
It means that I'm not going to reincarnate anymore, which I don't know what people believe, but that's what
100%.
supposedly my birth chart said. So I don't know if that's a fun fact or a scary one, but
It's a little bit of both.
Interesting fact.
I've always had to have mine read. I've heard it's very interesting, whether you believe it or not.
I went in totally like trying to poke holes in every single option possible, just because I'm not like a natural believer in stuff like that. And I left like preaching the gospel. I was like, everybody needs to get it done. It was incredible. It was really cool. But a different fact, this is what I was originally going to say. I'm about to release a new pattern. So
Ooh.
yes, that's a more like tangible fact. But yeah, so when I die, it's over for me. And there's a pattern coming soon.
I mean, at least you know you won't be reincarnated as like a plug buddy, you know. So
Well, it sounds so
there's that.
I guess it depends on whose plug buddy you are. But yeah.
She's so honored to crochet you as a plug buddy, though.
Wouldn't that be funny? So like if I do have an untimely death, crochet me as a plug buddy with like green pubes.
Yeah, just
No, it would need to be wearing her glasses.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
That's key.
There are lots of
Absolutely.
opportunities for customizations. I
Yes.
let you run with that.
freaking love it. Yeah, I'm so doing it. Okay, please don't have an untimely death, though. Thank you.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
don't do
Yeah.
that.
New Orleans might do it for me. I don't know.
I mean, it almost killed me last year. So
I don't
there's that.
stop. I don't have insurance like that, y'all. Quit.
And these for like for all intents and purposes, truly these are all jokes. We're
Yes,
not
they
gonna
are.
die.
We're fine.
Yes.
We're fine.
Anybody
And if we do, there's lots of cemeteries, so it's fine.
do we see the numbers dropping? I don't see my numbers dropping. You know what? I haven't even been looking on Instagram to make sure I'm missing any comments.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
we got
I
a
don't
couple
know how that
people
works.
on Instagram who are saying they're very interested in coming.
Ooh.
They're 15 minutes from NOLA, but maybe they can come.
Oh.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We're probably going to take, I was thinking Sunday, I'm going to call Chateau So-and-so, which is like a cute little sewing shop over there, and see if like they will let us come in like a big group, maybe like Sunday after lunch or something like that, like to just go there. Because it's a really adorable little place, but it's small. So like, I want to give them a heads up that there's going to be a mob coming in.
A gaggle of geese coming.
Yeah.
I believe they moved locations from where they were the last time we went.
Did they?
Is what
Okay.
I saw. Yeah, and but it's again, like Sarah said, really cute shop. Lots of really nifty fabrics. So if I'll put that on the options for tours. So instead of like doing a tour, we can technically take the train to a certain point to get near there, and then we can either walk and or Uber if anybody has mobility issues. So that's
I think we
also-
Ubered because we were feeling lazy.
Well, we
I
did
think
the
we
trolley.
took the trolley and then we Ubered like 5 blocks or something.
Yeah,
We were
we
just
did.
like, we're done.
We're done.
There's a lot of walking in New Orleans. Doesn't New Orleans have one of the carousel bars?
Yes,
Really?
and Hotel Monteleone, they have a carousel.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
And
that
that's on
place is-
Royal Street.
That place is really cool too.
It is.
We're gonna have to
I'll
get
put that
like
on
a
the list.
yeah. We're gonna have
I
to
have
like
so much food for me and you to eat from
we're gonna have to put a post in the New Orleans Facebook to say
We fucked that up last time.
what is
Heard that.
Oops,
Wish I
sorry.
didn't, but I did. No. Get these
demonetized.
women on Zoom. This is not Zoom. No, I'm just kidding.
Deanna,
Listen, we don't know how Zoom works either, Nick. I think it's funny that she thinks we got that technology.
I
down
mean,
too.
Well, I mean, I was trying to be gratuitous, but on Instagram, real quick, as a comment, Michelle said that they're on Magazine Street. So I don't know if Michelle's talking about the fabric store, but if so, I guess that might be where they moved.
oh,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
which is nice because I think that's closer. And magazine, I
Yeah.
believe-
Yeah, I remember us going down that street.
Magazine is like in the thick of all of that.
In the Garden District.
yeah. D is right as well. If anybody's into glitter at any sort of glitter, Mr. NOLA's glitter is about 15 minutes from the hotel as well. And I know she was looking to see if maybe they are closed location or if they would take people as well. So if they're open, then we can also add that to the list as well if we have, more craftier people than fabricy people. But yeah, we have so many options. Lots to do and see there. All right, Sarah and Debbie, fun facts. Let's go. You had plenty of time. Nicole came in.
Probably got out of it. I was
So
like,
did I. I was stoked.
She gave multiple fun facts to give you all time.
So yeah, let's hear it.
Did you want spooky or just general?
Whatever your heart desires.
If you're from the Florida area, there is what's considered a very spiritual area called Casadega in Florida. And I used to go there in the middle of the night after midnight and do Ouija board with my friends. We used to break into the cemetery because what else to do with my life? But there was this creepy thing, like you'd hear weird music. Well, I figured out that it was the dude who lived right outside the cemetery. He was just playing weird music. So I snuck up into his porch and changed it to the rock station, got some AC/DC going. It was with the time. And, it really worked out well for us. Never got arrested to start.
Not yet, right? There's still time.
Pause.
I listened to a whole podcast about Casadega. That place sounds very interesting.
It is.
Yeah, I've
It is.
heard of it. Where is it?
It's like we're like 30 minutes away from it. Like
And they're like kind of like culty a little.
There are parts of it that are culty. Yes.
Yeah. They don't like to be referred to as that. Yeah. I would go check it out for sure.
It was not always culty, by the way. It has been considered a spiritual town for as long as I've known, which has been quite a while.
Forever.
Eons.
And I feel like it kind of progressed into that large groups getting into it.
I mean, Casadega sounds familiar. Like you say that and like the cadence of it sounds familiar, but I have no idea.
He's not from the South.
I mean, it was that or I was a champion Jello wrestler at one point.
I believe, yeah.
Okay, I love both.
Okay,
but I need to see photos of the Jello wrestling.
I know. It was like before everything was documented, unfortunately.
You only
get
those photos if you come to New Orleans. And I'll say this. So in my Patreon group, we say what happens in Patreon stays in Patreon. What happens in New Orleans stays in New Orleans with our group. So if you're here, you want to go have a good time, you want to let loose, and you don't want anybody to talk about it ever again, Debbie, Sarah, then it all stays
within the confines of the law. People don't get crazy.
Right?
Oh, no. As long as it's legal. But you need somebody to bail you out. I got you. It's fine.
Again, for all intents and purposes, these are jokes.
Yes, this is for entertainment purposes.
Purposes only.
So we are gonna have fun.
Sarah, what's your fun fact?
Nice fun fact. I legitimately cannot think of anything.
Have you ever seen a ghost? What about a spooky something?
I mean, I could say the exact same thing that Debbie did, except there was no weird music. Like we used to break into this cemetery in Troy, New York, and it was allegedly it's one of the gates of hell. You know, there's like 10 gates of hell and it was allegedly one of those.
Of course, they're all on the East Coast.
Concocted terrifying, and I'm fairly certain that something followed us home one time. But so now every time I listen to Linkin Park, I think of that cemetery because it was I was of that age.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really feel like there's anything interesting about me.
I have so many fun facts about Sarah.
Right?
Well,
I can tell y'all some great ghost stories.
We should have
open
ghost story time during open so.
What's a fun fact about me, KK?
That I can share on here.
I'm scared.
Sarah,
you are not.
I feel like Debbie can give better fun facts than I can. That are PC.
I don't know about PC, my friend.
Nothing PC about me, unfortunately.
Sarah can put on a SeaWorld show like nobody's business.
I absolutely can. I
What
am the
does that
Shamu
mean?
you never knew you needed.
Also referred to as the Little Mermaid by people who love her
By
very
Kira.
much. By Kira.
And only Kira.
And-
But I love her for that.
but
So this is like
it
an
only
in the water
happens when she
situation?
doesn't eat.
Yes.
Yeah, if you've been on a cruise with Sarah,
I've
and
been on a cruise with Sarah. I didn't see
I know.
any of this.
It was
you're
cold.
right. You were on that cruise. Oh no, it was the
Or you-
random.
She was on it. So it was there.
Was. Yeah,
We'll have to
You
show
were.
Nico the video. It
but she was
uh,
living her best life with her hubby, and they were like doing their own thing. Like,
Yeah, they were.
I.e., utilizing our drink package? Yes, absolutely.
I was utilizing
Sarah was
everyone's
utilizing
drink package.
everybody.
Sarah was abusing Kayla's drink package, and
I was also sick that whole time. I don't know if y'all remember.
I know,
that
I
you guys
remember
were
that.
too. There was
Yeah.
a lot of, that cruise to nowhere was a lot of rocking and rolling and
Yeah.
not the good kind.
oh yeah, yeah. Sarah got in the pool, in the adult pool, and it was the unofficial So Magical meetup in the pool that day. We somehow everybody just slowly started appearing, and we took over the whole adult pool. And Sarah, there's like a ledge where it's maybe
You know how Shamu does that thing?
Yes. Yeah. I'm
I
getting a really good image for sure.
I
Yeah.
attempted it.
Security walked by at one point,
I
put
was-
it to a little bit of a halt.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah. Well, it's a shame I missed that.
Don't worry,
I guess-
Nico. There's a video.
Yeah. We'll have to recreate that.
Debbie will have to show it to you.
beautiful. Yeah. Again, we'll have to definitely show this off at NOLA. We'll share all our embarrassing stories with each other then. Hello,
make some new
Barb's
ones.
up in Vermont.
Barb's up
I
in
love
Vermont.
Vermont.
Is that your neck of the woods, Sarah?
Barb, not kind of, sort of, not really.
The Canadian border, I assume, because you're from New York. You're from upstate New York.
New
Here
York.
we go.
That
Here we go. Fun fact. I'm from upstate New York, and I will fight you about what is considered upstate New York.
Fun fact, I'm from Long Island.
oh no.
But I also agree, upstate
Long
is upstate. That's
Island.
not New York. It's not the city.
No,
It's
it's
different.
oh yeah, it's a totally different thing. No, but people are like, oh, I'm from upstate New York. I'm like, oh cool, where? And they're like Buffalo, and I'm like, you can go somewhere else and do something to yourself.
So do you
because-
still live in New York?
No.
No, you live in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I'm
you
in
live the
Orlando
same
now.
neighborhood.
He
That's
lives
right.
down-
Yeah, I've been here since.
She's obsessed.
Well,
Anyone from the Capital District, and they will do the same thing. We will all fight you about it.
I was also going to say, like all good New Yorkers, you moved to Florida. I mean, I moved to Florida as well, and then I moved halfway back to New York, which is why I'm in the Carolinas.
Right. You're
That's
like,
how it works.
The
as New
Carolinas
Yorkers.
is so pretty though.
oh, you know who's from right by me? Is Jess from
I
So
was
Many
gonna-
Creations.
She was watching. I don't know if she's still
Was
here,
she?
but she was.
She's
watching.
yeah, like she lives like 10 minutes outside of my hometown.
We
So
should
I'm from
get
like
her-
that upstate.
How do we
So
drag
she will probably fight you about the same thing.
but how do we drag her to the retreat?
You got to give her something to teach.
That's true.
She doesn't take classes. She just teaches them.
Well, no, I'm sure
You
she
think she
wants to
comes?
come. We can't do, as Kayla told me, I can't have you teach at all of them, and we also can't go to all of them either.
I mean, you can come to all of them and not teach. I would take you all. Like Dean is coming, and she's not teaching. She said,
She's attending.
so Syracuse is it upstate?
Syracuse.
I don't know. I'm from Florida.
Absolutely not, Dina. And you know that. Don't start with me. Dina has
Thanks,
been through
Dina.
this.
I don't
Okay,
think
well,
so.
I don't know. I might be on Dina's side because I grew up going to Syracuse and Casanova, and we always called that upstate.
Because you're from downstate. It's
But
different.
I'm just saying,
It's
so
like
you're
a-
right.
It's a whole thing.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Well,
I
she's
don't
from
know
Long
that.
Island. There's Long Island. There's the city.
Yeah.
Then there's downstate, which is like White Plains and Putnam County, like whatever. And then there's upstate, which is like Albany County north.
Okay.
And then there's like the Catskills, but they don't really count. And then there's West New York. Western New
So-
York is like literally Utica West.
So, fun fact: Sarah is a cartographer.
I am. I'm an amateur cartographer.
This is why it is a fun fact, because nobody goes harder about what is and is not upstate New York than this woman right here. But the best part of this story is She's telling us all she's a New Yorker. My husband walks in the kitchen and says, "Oh, you're from New York. What part of New York?" And she says, whatever podunk town she's from.
It's the capital.
And he looks dead at her and goes, "You're not from fucking New York."
You're not supposed to swear.
You've been swearing all the time.
No, I have not.
I'm pretty sure Nicole is monetized. You're just screwing her
So we
over.
have to be
Okay, it's only one. That's fine.
Just a nip slip. The fun part about my fun fact is that Debbie likes to tell people when I'm not there to tell me that they're from. She's like, Google something near where Sarah's from, and they'll say, "Oh, I'm from Saratoga," and I'm like, "Oh, so
higher."
I get all stupid, and then they're like, "Just kidding, no, I'm not." And she is dying because she thinks it's hilarious.
I mean, as somebody from Long Island, anything north of the city is upstate to me. I don't know, but
I think that's like a general conception, right? Like,
yeah.
But in the capital district, it's a thing.
You guys got to fight for something, I guess.
We have nothing. We have Schenectady and Albany. What do you want?
Yeah, you want to talk about something hard to pronounce? Oh my God, Schenectady if I'm seeing it written, there's no way I'm saying it correctly. That one's crazy.
Yeah, did you know Universal in like Dr. Seuss land? Like if you look at the they have like the little like street signs, or they say like signs. Schenectady is one of them. And
probably because it seems like a city out of Dr. Seuss. That's how crazy.
Right, yeah, like it seems like it's not a real word.
Yeah. That's funny.
So yeah, we went like last time. I was like, what the? I was like, okay, that's random.
Y'all are random. So Michelle said over on Instagram, Chateau So is definitely on Magazine Street now. And there's also a couple other places that we're gonna have to look up now too. Fairfax Fabric Company and Promenade Fine Fabrics.
And backroomfabric.com.
Backroom Fabric.
I think we looked at a couple of those, but they were not open on the weekend at the time.
Open shopping.
Or they were home decor type fabrics.
Oh yeah, fine fabrics a lot of times means home decor.
Yeah, so we'll have to look those up and double check. But yeah, if they're all near each other and we want to do like a walking tour of fabric shops, we can also do that. Again, I'm game. I'm down. We're gonna do an adventure on Sunday. We're gonna do an adventure. Let's do it.
I'll be there. I'll be square and I'll be there.
Heck yeah!
Fact,
you know what?
There's a murder museum.
It's not a murder museum. It's a museum of death.
It's a museum.
I've been there.
So have I. I dragged these guys. They're traumatized.
Who were they talking about in there?
I wasn't traumatized.
Were they talking about people just basically dying?
Fun fact about Sarah: she's obsessed with death.
Thank you.
Well,
and murder.
Interest. It's not like it's a hobby.
Sure.
Okay, I say this. Okay, she says it's not BS because we go to the Still Haunted retreat with Zor-El out in California, right? And then this silly woman decides we're gonna fly in to some weird place in California and we're gonna drive.
You mean LA?
We're gonna drive. I'm just kidding, but we're gonna drive. We took like a road trip from LA all the way up to where we're doing the retreat. And it's wonderful. So we don't listen to music like normal people on a road trip. They put on murder and horror podcasts.
Yeah.
And we went by
on a road trip.
I took her to the Cecil Hotel.
Yeah, you pause it and then you give like your estimate or what's the word I'm looking for? Like you're gonna say what you think actually happened and why the cops did it wrong and all that. Yes, that's what you do on road trips.
Kayla thought she had backup over here.
Out of her
mind. Meanwhile, Nicole's on our side. But funny story, if you see all these little bite marks on my arm, I go to sleep to Bailey Sarian.
Because murder podcasts
are good for sleeping too. I wake up legitimately to Bailey talking about cannibalism and the cannibalism cookbook while my arm is actively being chewed by this thing. But my eyes it was 20 seconds of sheer just wake up terror that I have not recovered from. I've not listened to Bailey again to go to sleep since.
Poor Bailey.
I don't blame you.
But it was briefly terrifying.
I don't like them, but I like them.
I don't like the event, but it is very interesting
to
listen to.
I'm just always like it's not my jam normally, but I was very interested. I was hooked on the whole thing
Learn
while
some
we were doing it.
things.
I didn't learn some things. I learned a lot of things.
She was our professional Googler in the back seat.
I was like,
things
wait,
that
what
were like
happened? Where is this?
regional. So it's like really good. We're driving through this place where this thing happened. We're like, oh, let's find. You know, it was
Every
a whole
time
thing.
we finished one podcast, it was like, oh, we're in this area. Let's look up this area and what, mass murderer, psychotic person lives here.
Well, that's
totally
the scariest
normal
part
road
about
trip
all of
thing.
this is that people actually do that creepy
Yeah.
stuff.
We'd love to have you, Jeanette. It's a blast.
Yes.
Yeah, Jeanette. Yeah, Jeanette.
More merrier.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Can't guarantee it's coming back again next year. If we do a small retreat again, it may not be in New Orleans again. So just fair warning. If you're interested, you want to come hang out with these amazing people and want to hang out and talk all the spooky things, because I feel like now that I know Nicole and Salty all are on the same vibe. When it comes to murder and horror podcasts, I'm screwed. And I need somebody to have my back in all this. But yeah, so if you want to come hang out with this chaos, you're going to have to do it this year. That's my take on it. But
Yeah, I mean, I might die. We've already established that too. Untimely
I'm
death.
gonna need
probably for
you.
these two. And then there'll be a podcast. It's very full circle.
Oh, I would listen to your podcast.
I'll do it from the grave.
Yes.
I'll do it from the grave.
I will do a live crochet.
No, I would listen to a podcast about your untimely death.
Yeah.
And I would.
Well,
try
I'm
figure
gonna
out what
podcast
really
it from beyond the grave with my
Perfect.
ghost voice that I have.
happened. Awesome.
We'll do
for it.
like a memorial live, and I'll
An active.
In memoriam.
yeah,
At the end of Walking Dead.
your bug buddy, and we'll have like a crafting sewing situation, and like that's how we're gonna honor you.
Actually, okay, and also other fun facts, super random. It's like I don't have a will written up because I haven't written it up, but everybody in my life knows that when I die, I want a second line from New Orleans. So this is all very connected. So we can just do it. So I'm dying.
Listen.
I hope I don't, but this is all a joke.
Please
But-
don't. Yes.
Yeah.
Go-
let's-
Entertainment purposes only.
Yes. If I do though, have a second line.
Oh, see,
For sure.
mine is I want half my ashes to be scattered at sea because I love the water. I want somebody to go on a cruise and have a freaking party.
Of course, a cruise.
We got
Yeah.
you covered on that one.
Yeah, I'll give you half my ashes, and then the other half, whoever hates Disney in my life, I want them, like, I'm gonna do them a favor. I'm gonna give them a portion of my ashes, and I want them to spread it at Haunted Mansion and get kicked out for life from Disney. But those are like my two requests.
Can't help you on that.
Good to know.
I know several people that hate Disney with a passion. So I was like, if you want to get kicked out and banned from life, I have a request then. Like,
No, you're the one who's been banned from life.
If you're dead.
They would be banned for life.
you know what I mean.
Well, only Nicole is
just a-
confirmed as banned from life.
Okay.
They would be banned for life. I'd be banned. Yeah, exactly. I'd be the 1,000.
You're banned from life. No
I
more
would
life
be-
for you.
I would
forever.
be,
And
I would
never.
hit that 1,000 mark. That's all I want.
This is a really upbeat
Yeah,
conversation.
Hard left.
Quick,
Hard left for
like-
writing wills.
As I see the
We're
numbers
doing all-
down on the live, they're like, oh,
This is the highest I've seen them since I looked at them.
oh really? No, it was
So they're
like,
like, oh, we're talking about murder. I'm
Like,
here for it.
what is happening over here?
yeah, we're hitting a whole new level of audience right now. It's beautiful. All right. So does anybody have anything else they want to talk about?
I don't think so.
No,
I
have
think
we
we've
all-
covered everything.
I think we have as well.
Literally.
And
Did you get the whole agenda?
yeah, everybody's personalities here tonight. This is what you're gonna get if you come on a retreat with us. It's very
Sorry.
fun.
Not sorry.
Sorry, not
Uh,
sorry.
You can be yourself. We have no judgments here at all.
Debbie judges a little bit.
Debbie judges, but she will love you while she judges you. That's the
No, I'm
difference.
not giving you any of my damn chocolate. Darn
Hey, I
it.
have
Quit cussing on my
I
channel.
said darn.
Just kidding.
Nicole's never doing a live with Salty Stoves ever again.
I will. I just won't monetize it. I guess. I won't be able to monetize anything.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's
See,
fine.
this is how you know that no one is interested in monetizing us, so we know nothing of it. Or like, oh, is that how you do it? Is that you have to like hear yourself and like not swear and like
Once you hit the count that you need, you're gonna be like, oh, sugar.
Yeah.
Rice.
Listen, we taught a class with a kid the other day and I didn't swear the whole time. This one, I was like, gruel. And it's usually me.
One time.
I'm usually the problem.
No, you did it too.
No, I didn't.
It's all downhill from here. I don't see oh, Michelle says y'all are wild on Instagram, but that was the last comment I saw on Instagram. But again, this is what you get when you come hang out with us. You can get this at NOLA. You can get this at So Magical. Florida, both of y'all will be teaching in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. I'm like, not Tennessee, but Florida for sure.
Yeah.
Salty will be
I'll be at both.
You'll be at both. Nicole's coming to Florida.
Florida. Yep.
Another comment came in. I don't
Figuring out the Tennessee party is on the to-do list behind Sarah.
Oh, it came up on Patreon last night.
Tennessee's super fun. I would be coming if I wasn't going to a wedding. That's the only reason.
Holy matrimony and all that.
I know.
Is your mom coming to Florida?
If I let her.
Bring
No,
mom.
she might. I don't know. She's like, oh, New Orleans. I'm like, nope, absolutely not.
You're like, no, ma'am.
Nope, I'm not doing that. I saw you in Nashville. I'm not bringing you to Bourbon Street.
Why not?
She'll come if I invite her. We'll see. We'll see if she's good.
I'm team mom.
You could always come on the Alaska.
Like that, Ashley.
You could come on the Alaska cruise and surprise Jess, and you could bring your mom on there because I'm bringing my mom and dad.
That's pretty far. I'm flying to almost Alaska tomorrow, so I'll let you know how I feel after that.
I'm flying into Seattle for the cruise. It'll be fine. It's great.
We'll see. We'll circle back.
Okay.
Reassess.
Yeah.
Sugar, I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something. Oh, remind me, Salty So's. We have a couple interesting requests from my Patreon group about the parties, whether it's for Florida or Tennessee. They're really good and unique.
Believe it or not, we have Florida figured out already.
Okay, so maybe this will be for Tennessee then. Sorry, Nicole. I feel like this would be right up your alley too. So
I'm sure it will be.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We'll figure out a way. We'll bring it back.
What our Florida one is.
Look on the list behind you.
If you still don't hate me by 25.
The SME checklist.
Me? Hate
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Well, play your cards right.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But I feel like her.
I need to make my hair more green, and
This
then
is right up Nicole's alley. Might be a
Well, just swap the party to Florida.
I know, right? I'll see what their ideas are because I feel like their Florida idea probably is specific to Florida for a reason.
Probably, but
Probably. I know they muted. They're being weird. Oh, I don't know. Somebody said, "Ladies, hey." All right. So we are gonna wrap up.
It's Melanie. Hey,
Is it
Melanie.
Melanie? Hi, Melanie. Aw, miss you, Mel. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up for the night. But thank you everybody on all the channels for watching and hanging out with us. If you're interested in coming to NOLA, again, we only have a couple spots left. So we have a bring your own machine option that'll save you a little cash. If not, then we bring the sewing machine and the serger for you. We bring your kits all pre-cut out for you. Again, you have the welcome party dinner provided for you, a lunch at least provided for you, maybe two, we'll see. You get a fun night out on the town. You get these amazing, beautiful teachers who will teach you tons of information, both on clothing and bag making, accessory making, as well as a lot of fun bonus projects and just the fun community that you build coming on this. So please, if you're interested and you have questions, reach out to support@somagicalexpo.com. That is our main email. You can also reach out on our main page, somagicalexpo.com. We do have a contact us as well. I know all the teachers here are very great at answering their messages as well. So Nicole says, never mind. Oh,
no, I will.
I don't know. They're all saying,
right to you though.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is you can message them if you can't find me and they will say, here's Kayla's email.
We'll link you up.
Yeah, they have my email and they have my information, and we will get all the answers for you as well. We do have discounted hotel rates. We have all the jazz, all the jam. And so please reach out. I hope everybody has a great night. Teachers,
You too.
stay
And
on.
the only thing I'll say for you guys who are new, when we were talking about the outfit earlier, the dress and stuff, if you've never sewn fabric clothing before, don't worry about it. It is a simple, you're going to be able to.
And we have plenty of time.
Yes.
So,
And it's super fun too. And it's, sewing clothes is so liberating.
Yes.
Yeah.
if you have something you want to try or whatever, and like you want to sew on a serger, open sew or extra time or whatever, bring it with you.
Yeah.
Let's
And
do
I will
it.
say just like it's a very size inclusive pattern on purpose. I have never seen Salty Sews not do something that doesn't include every size possible and make sure that everybody is included. So that is not a fear if you have that fear in the back of your mind. And also, like they said, it's very beginner friendly. If you never touched a serger before, we walk you through how to use our sergers. We walk you through how to use our sewing machines. Everything we walk through step by step with you. We make it very simplistic. So if you're brand new, very beginner based, please don't worry. We've got you. And this is very safe space. Again, it's a small group on purpose. So yeah. Anything else to add, teachers?
I hope to see y'all there.
Gonna be fun.
It is going to be fun.
It's gonna be a blast.
Anything, it's going to be fun.
All right. Everybody have a good night, y'all.
Bye, you too.
Bye.